welcome to the 51st Annual Richmond Good Old Days Festival opening ceremonies. Glad you're all here tonight. Glad it's not raining. We first off want to thank the high school band for entertaining us tonight, and Molly Shack. They did a great job as per usual. I think they've gone already. They're probably going to head over to the rides or something, but we appreciate them coming every year. We planned another great year for the festival. Last year, of course, was our big 50th anniversary, and we stepped it up quite a few notches, and I don't think you're going to see much dropped from last year. Our sponsors have been there for us again. We've got more volunteers. I think things are going to be well this year. At this time, I would like to ask the Richmond Community Choir. I believe it's the Madrigal. It's a chorale ensemble, according to Mr. Augusta. So I'd ask them to come out and do the national anthem. Please rise if you can.
Right down here if I were you. Jimmy, how you gonna come sing? Can't be with. You know the words. Yeah, I do.
Just for those of you who are not aware, next week on Tuesday, the 9th of September, we are privileged, it'll be about twice this many of us, singing for the national anthem at the Tiger Stadium once again, 4 years in a row. So we're excited. So I hope you come to that game. It's with Kansas City, which we gotta beat them. Okay, sorry.
Whenever you have a microphone, you will always take the opportunity. You did an outstanding job, choir. That was fantastic. I'm sure it sounded as good out there as it sounded up here. It was beautiful. Thank you very much. It takes dedicated volunteers to handle all the planning and work involved to produce a festival as large as the one we have here in Richmond. We are proud to say that we have over 300 volunteers that are involved and have new members joining us each year. People attending our meetings, coming in to give us a hand to do things. We still need more volunteers. There's jobs around here that's 1 hour out of the whole weekend, that we could use people. So don't be afraid to come in. We're not going to stick 10 hours on you, or when one of your favorite activities is going on, you're going to get stuck doing something. We won't do that to you, but we can always use help here, and we have a big family, and we do what we need to do here to make things right for the festival. So if you ever have an itch, just call 727-1320. I would like to introduce the people who never stop working on the festivals planning, the board of directors. Vice chairman is Karen Lang. Secretary is Karen Ellis. Treasurer is Lori Ricks. And trustees are Jeff Goodar, Matt Ricks, Rob Reindell, and John Warren, who is too dirty right now to come up on stage. He's worked all day long, like quite a few of them have. I want to thank them for all their dedication. It takes literally all year. Planning goes on sometimes 5 years in advance with some of the contracts that we have to get some of the good groups to come here. So they are working for the festival year-round. We want to thank the community, the city of Richmond and its departments, businesses, individuals who have contributed to the long success of this festival. The support has been outstanding. We have been selected numerous times as the best small town festival. We also have had the honor to be the best small town parade in the state of Michigan. And we didn't even know it, but we just got the best of the best from the Macomb Daily for the best small town, or the best Macomb County festival in Macomb County. We think that says a lot about the people that live here and do business here, and certainly all the volunteers. It's one thing Richmond's known for, is good people, and we're extremely proud of our record. Each year, the festival board of directors has a job to do, and that's to select somebody as our honorary grand marshals. And it's people that don't necessarily have to live here for many, many years. There's been cases when we've had people that have only been here for 2 and 3 years, but they did outstanding things to make life better in Richmond. In the case we have right here next to me, Jim and Rose Weeks, it's been a lifetime, literally, generations in the Weeks family. Being instrumental in making Richmond a better place. They're longtime owners of the Weeks Food Corporation and have raised 4 children in Richmond. 5, I'm sorry, 5. I missed one somewhere along the line. Don't feel left out. Jim is also a past festival chairman, I believe in the later 60s. Into the early 70s, Jim was instrumental in the development of the festival, and was also, when we had a terrible tragedy back in 67, 68, I believe it was, somewhere in that, I'm sorry, 65, we had 2 boys drown in a pond just outside of town that were from town here. The town got together and built that pool that is still in operation today. Jim was the chairman of that whole entire citizens operation that was going on over there. So, it's something still lasting today for almost 50 years. The Weekses have been involved in so many different things throughout the community, and also the United Church of Christ over the years. They've been strong supporters of the community and the schools through their donations, their advertising, over the years, and they are definitely deserving of this honor this year. When I went to their house a few weeks ago to spring it on them, I got an answer that said, well, I'm not sure, do we have time to think about it? And I go, no, and I had the list of the last 50 years of the people, and I said, you selected some of these people as chairman back then. I said, you're telling me you're not deserving today for what you've done in our community, but it's a He had to do a little arm twisting there because, you know, he didn't think that they were doing anything super great in our community, and they certainly have. And again, have definitely earned the honor of honorary grand marshals for our community. There was another issue that came up back about 79 or 80, 81 in there. Weeks has owned this property that we see across the street that has served as our festival grounds. And the rest of the year that 11.5 acres of parkland, open parkland. Weekses could have sold that very easily to a developer. And I was just old enough to be on the committee back then and knew what was going on. And one house did get sold over in the corner there to a couple. And Jim made it known to the good old days people that the land was going to get sold, and would good old days like to get involved with purchasing that land along with the city of Richmond. So good old days in the city of Richmond got together, got Jim to sign a piece of paper, which I still have today, and purchased the property, and it, you know, it was great. They didn't have to do that, and they probably could have made a lot more money if they sold it to the developer, but they did it because their thinking is with the people of Richmond. What was best for the community, and again, another reason why they are being given this honor today. Another thing that happened, and some of you might know about it, the Richmond Historical Society got a sleigh from Mackinac Island back in the mid-60s. Jim was part of that. That sleigh was purchased as a sort of float for the Festival Queen and Court. And it got moved out of the good old days barn somehow, one way or another. It got sold. We're not quite sure how that all happened, but somebody got it, and then they donated it back to the Historical Society just a couple years ago. They completely restored it, and how fitting it's going to be that they're going to be in it in the Grand Parade on Sunday. So it's just a great thing. You can go on and on and on about people like them. And I know we have a lot of people waiting here for this Miss Richmond contest, but we can't say enough for what the Weekses have done for our community over the years, and we're very happy to give them this plaque that they can remember this by. And it says, Honorary Grand Marshals, Jim and Rose Weeks, in recognition of your efforts in past years for making Richmond a better community, 2014. Congratulations. Thank you. 2 words?
Well, thank you, Tim. It is quite an honor to be selected as Grand Marshal of the good old days. One more thing I would like to say, I'd like to congratulate Tim and his committee on the many years putting on such a successful good old days celebration. Well done.
Each year in late winter, early spring occasionally. Again, you're in Michigan, you don't know what it is, if it's late winter or early spring. Good Old Days has always conducted a Miss Richmond contest for all 51 years. It was no different this year. It was held at Manasses Banquet Hall, beautiful location. It was a great pageant. And we ended up having our Miss Richmond and their 2 court members, if they'd come up. Our queen this year is Leah Gonzalez. And court members are Beth Bendit and Brianna Robertson. Dare I take this out? Hopefully. I always have a few questions for you girls. Now, you've been in a number of parades throughout the area. Where was your farthest parade away so far this year?
Frankenmuth.
And was it a good parade?
It was a great parade. It was really fun.
But not quite as good as our parade. Okay, I didn't think so. You're skipping classes? No, you're not skipping. You're still in high school. You're a senior this year. Are you having fun?
I am. I'm really sad it's going to end in a few months.
They need a good speaker. I'm available again this year. Let's see. Are you cutting classes?
No, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that.
Usually, are you cutting classes?
I'm cutting a few to be here, but it's worth it.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that's okay because this is important, but so is a good education. So we hope you do well at college, girls. They have attended probably about 6 or 7 parades so far, somewhere around there. They'll attend at least 2 more, the Thanksgiving parade in Mount Clemens, and then our Christmas parade. The first, I believe it's the first Saturday in December, the tree lighting in that parade. We have 3 great girls to represent the community and the festival, and we're really happy that you guys were able to make it today from a couple of colleges far away. And for our queen, the Troutman family, who own U.S. Pattern, have generously donated again this year the key to the city, which is solid brass that is handed to our queen each year. I hate to put my fingerprints on it, but Leia, you'll have to clean it up afterwards. But this is the key to the city for Miss Richmond. A few comments?
Hi, I just want to thank Tim and everyone that's worked hard for the good old days. Me, Beth, and Brianna have been to a lot of parades and met a lot of queens in different communities, and it's great to see communities coming together to form their own festival, and I can't wait for Richmond to do that this weekend. Thank you.
Again, on behalf of the Good Old Days Board of Directors, we'd like to thank U.S. Pattern and the Troutman family for, again, making that solid brass key to the city for the Queen. They've been doing it for years. Without all of our generous sponsors and volunteers, it would not be possible to produce the festival, as I've said before. The help from the City of Richmond and its departments has led to a great celebration by an all-volunteer group. Many community festivals in this state haven't survived because they haven't had the support from the city and their administration. And I guarantee you we have the support here, and we appreciate it. We really appreciate all the support that we get. You know, the fact that we have so many nonprofit groups that are involved every year. We have people like Joe Augusta and the community choir out here today. You know, it goes on and on and on. It's so nice to see that Richmond is still a community that can come together and put on a celebration like this. I spoke once before about the sponsorship. It takes a lot of sponsorship to put this on. This is an open air festival. It's not a fair. We don't get, you know, $5 or $8 or whatever it is to come into this. You go to the Demolition Derby, we're going to charge you $7 to go back there. Otherwise, you can come here and enjoy your day. And if you don't want to, you don't have to spend a dime. We want to keep it that way. But the only way we can keep on doing that is if we have sponsorship. And our sponsorship has come from our community, 100%. We can never say enough about our good sponsors. Our parade is almost a $20,000 parade on Sunday. If you look at all the banners that are out at the track or that are in the beverage tent, there'll be a few more through the weekend that are hanging around wherever we can put them. Those people are paying to put on this festival, and we can't say enough. There's one that's super outstanding that has continued a tradition for our festival, and that's First State Bank. They are fully funding the fireworks again this year, and we can't say enough about our hometown bank. They deserve an applause. You know, we have the same events. We just continue to try to make them better, more organized, and we have some new stuff. This stage on Saturday afternoon at 5 o'clock is going to have a barbershop quartet. We have wine tasting in the beverage tent on Saturday afternoon. A couple of local wineries will be in there. You can come in. During that time also, we have what's called a one-man band. He's going to be in there putting on a show for about 3 hours. Bring the kids in. It's a lot of fun. It's a great time. We also are expanding our vintage snowmobile corner over here. We actually have a organization that has come to us now and is involved over here, and this is going to grow throughout the years, we hope. We were at one time well known for being a snowmobile capital when Heath International was here in Richmond. And we even, I think, we were per capita, we had more snowmobiles in Richmond than any other community in North America back in the late 60s, early 70s. So we're expanding that. We're expanding over on the antique tractors. We're trying to bring more and more of that and the antique engines back. And we also have a vintage baseball game that will be going on Saturday afternoon at noon over at the Little League Baseball Diamonds. And there's a few more other new events that we have this year. So we're really looking forward to having great things happen and building strong memories. Without further ado, it is time for our Little Miss event. Our new MC this year is, of course, no stranger to the festival. She was Little Miss Richmond in 1991. I can't believe she's allowing me to give these dates out. She then went on to become Miss Richmond in 2003. She has volunteered countless hours in the Miss Richmond Pageant. Choreography, I believe, was one of her big points for us during the pageant, and has taken on a bigger role in that pageant until she got married. And then she had a baby. And she has her son, her husband Craig Ottenbacher, and their son Mitchell. And Laura is a preschool teacher and a dance instructor in Richmond. So after many, many years of Elizabeth that was here for a number of years, she too got married and she too had children, and now she can't come here anymore from where she lives quite a ways away. So we were lucky enough to have Laura Van Team Ottenbacher to be our MC for the Little Miss contest. And good luck to all the little girls.
Thank you, Tim, and thank you to all of the festival board for believing in me to do this job. Like he said, 1991 I was here. My mom wanted me to be in it, and I was like, no, just no. And then school day went and came, and she's like, you're going. And I said, no. And so then she said, here's your dress, put it on, you're gonna go. I said, fine. So I came here and had a lot of fun. I think Elizabeth was here, who I'm taking over for. It's crazy. And I said a little funny thing about taking my dog out in the stroller, and by golly, they pulled my name out of the hat, and I didn't even know what happened. My dad didn't even come. He was at work because he's like, she ain't going to even talk in that microphone. Look at me now, right? Okay, so I'm not going to keep you any longer about me because we are all here for these lovely ladies. So before we start with their questions, we got to take a few little housekeeping things in order. First, let's talk about how this works. So each of the contestants will have their turn to answer their question. They've all had a series of questions to choose from. I'm sure their moms and dads have been talking to them about those questions, how they would like to answer them, and then I will answer those questions. The judges, the beautiful judges here in front of us, will then score, and the top 5 scores for the whole entire evening get put into a container or a bucket or a basket of some nature, a basket, and the Little Miss Richmond from last year will pull out the names, and the last and 5th final name will be crowned Little Miss Richmond 2014. Okay? So let's introduce the judges. When I say your name, I'm going to have you stand up and wave to the beautiful crowd out there. First, I have Karen. Karen is a proud mother of a 3-year-old boy named Ethan. She lives in Lenox Township, and she works as a senior software engineer for a logistics company. Let's give a round of applause for Karen. Next, we have Kelly. Kelly lives in Harrison Township with her husband, Dave. She's a bookkeeper for an accounting firm in Warren, and she enjoys boating and going to Caseville. Let's hear it for Kelly. Lastly, we have Diane. Diane is a career advisor at Eisenhower High School and is also a business administrator for the Michigan Soccer Association, and she is from Macomb. Thank you. Thank you for doing the job that nobody else wants to do, especially me. So, let's get started. Now, girls, before we get super started, as a preschool teacher and an early childhood specialist, I don't know about you, but I've seen them sitting here for a really long time. So let's stand up. Stand up. We're going to shake it out a little bit here. Shake it out. Stay right where you're at. Just kind of shake it. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay, find your seat. Are you ready now? It's a long time to sit. It's a long time to sit for us. Just imagine how they are. So we're going to get right to it. Now, girls, I got a couple tips. I'm going to keep moving this chair so I don't block anybody's beautiful daughter for too long. Couple tips. So when I call your name, you're going to come over and talk to me. And you got to talk right into the microphone so they can hear you, okay? Because we want the people all the way over there on the carousel, if there is one, to hear you, okay? So nice and loud and have fun, okay? All right, let's get started. Okay, let's start with contestant number 1, Brooke Winkleman. Come on over, Brooke. Let's hear it for Brooke. Give her some encouragement. Okay, Brooke is 6 years old. She's in the 1st grade. Her parents are Daniel and Laura. Now, let's talk about this dress you have here. Did somebody make it for you?
No.
No. Did you buy it?
Yes.
Who did your hair?
My mom.
Oh, Mom, you did a good job. I love it. All right. Big deep breath. That's good. Got to take deep breaths. I have a question for you. Are you ready? Yeah. Okay, she says, yeah. All right, her question is, where is your favorite place to visit and why?
My grandma's. She gives us ice cream all the time.
What a great idea. Thank you, Brooke. Contestant number 1. Gotta find Grandma. I like ice cream. There she is. Thank you. All right, contestant number 2 is Taylor Troy. Come on over, Taylor. Let's hear it for her. All right, Taylor is 6 years old. She's in the 1st grade. Her parents are Jim and Shelly. Now, does anybody see this beautiful bonnet on the back? Turn around. Look at that beautiful bonnet. Why don't we wear bonnets like that anymore? They're beautiful. How are you doing?
Good.
Now, did somebody make your dress?
No.
Did you borrow it?
Yes.
Did you have a saying to say I want it pink and purple?
No.
No, she says. Mom said to wear it, right? Mm-hmm. Good mom. All right, your question, you ready? All right. Your question is, who is your best friend and why?
I have a lot of best friends.
Well, think of one.
Peyton,
Why do you like Peyton?
because, we were in class every year.
You were in the same class every year? Did they know you were best friends?
Yes.
And they still let you be in the same class? Oh my goodness. Let's hear it for Taylor Toyd, everybody. Contestant number 2. All right. Oh, I said 3. We lost 2. My number got a little mixed up. We lost our friend number 2. Taylor's number 3, judges, in case that messes up. You're a lot smart. I can do that. All right, contestant number 4 is Kendall Steyer. Come on up, Kendall. Give her a round of applause. Kendall is 5 years old. She's in kindergarten, and her mom is Julie. How are you doing today, Kendall?
Good.
Good. I love your beautiful flowers in your basket. Are they real?
Yeah.
Are they for me?
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet. That was very nice of you. Now, where did you get your dress?
I borrowed it.
Borrowed it from a friend. Do you know the friend's name?
No.
It's good to have friends we don't know who they are. All right, Kendall, I have a question for you. Are you ready? All right. Your question is, what do you want to be when you grow up and why?
A ballerina. Because I'm in dance.
You want to be a ballerina because you're in dance? What a great reason. Let's hear it for Kendall, everybody. Contestant number 4. She even picked up her flowers like a professional. Next, we have contestant number 5, Brooke Shanky. Come on over here, Brooke. Brooke is 6 years old, and she's in the 1st grade. Her parents are Tim and Holly. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Okay, you know what question I'm going to ask, right? What? What's my question? I'll tell you. Okay, where did you get your dress?
Someone made it.
Someone made it just for you?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. You're one lucky girl, Brooke. Yeah? Let's see, what else you got? Who did your hair?
Mom.
Man, these moms are stepping up their games with the hairdos today, I tell ya. Are you ready for my question?
Yes.
All right. Your question is, what is your very favorite thing to do and why?
Crafting.
She doesn't know. She just loves it. There's no other reason. That's great. Let's hear it for Brooke, contestant number 5. All right. We have contestant number 6, Grace Rowley. Come on up here, Grace. Is my shoe in the way? She says, yeah, your shoe's in the way. All right. Grace is 6 years old. She's in the 1st grade, and her parents are Billy and Heather. How are you doing today, Grace?
Good.
Good. I love your dress. Did someone make it for you?
Yes.
Just for you? Wow. Did you say my favorite color is pink? Please make me a pink dress.
No.
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. Oh, geez, you should have put your request in. Geez, Louise, that's all right. It's beautiful. One and the same. I have a question for you. Are you ready? Okay. I love how confident these girls are. Your question is, where is your favorite place to visit and why?
I like to go up north.
Why do you like to go?
Because my cousin's always up there and I always get to have fun.
She likes to go up north because her cousins are there and she always gets to have fun. What a great place to go. Let's hear it for Grace, contestant number 6. All right, I have contestant number 7. We're almost there, girls. Come on up. I have Mila Rina. Did I say it, the last name right?
Yes.
Sure. All right, I wasn't sure. Rina. All right, Mila. She's 5 years old. She's in kindergarten, and her parents are Chris and Janine. Let's see here, ma'am. She's got boots on. See these? Did you try these yourself?
No.
You didn't? Do you know how to tie shoes?
No.
Keep practicing, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Where did you get your dress from?
I can't remember.
You can't remember. Did you borrow it or somebody make it for you?
I bought it.
Gosh, look at this community. Like Mr. Tim said, community is great. We all give dresses, right? That's great. What a great community. I'm glad I live here. Nobody gave me a dress today, just so you know. Just teasing. All right, I have a question for you. Ready? All right. Question is, what do you want to be when you grow up and why?
What I want to be when I grow up is a princess singer.
A princess singer. And why do you want to be a princess singer?
Because I like singing.
Because she likes singing. All right. Fantastic. Let's hear it for Mila, contestant number 7. All right. Oh, it came back in. Next, I have contestant number 8, Claire Milbrand. Let's hear it for Claire. Claire is contestant number 8. She's 5 years old. She's in kindergarten. And her parents are Jason and Trisha. How are you doing today, Claire?
Good.
I love your doll. Show the audience your doll so they can really see it. Wow. Does she have a name?
Yes. Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. That's a very pretty name. Did you name her?
No.
Came with it in the box. Love those kind. Let's see, where did you get your dress from?
My mom, well, I borrowed it from my sister.
You mean your sister wore it too? Oh my word, did your sister have pigtails too?
Yes.
Do you look like your sister?
Yes.
All right, Claire, I have a question for you. Your name, that's not it. Your question is, where is your place to visit and why?
I like Chuck E. Cheese because there's lots of games.
Chuck E. Cheese's, because there's lots of games. Do you win?
Yes.
All right, let's hear it for Claire, contestant number 8. Grace. Okay, I'm going to rotate a little bit here. I have contestant number 9, Angelina Lawback. Come on up, contestant number 9. Let's hear it for Angelina. All right, Angelina, you're 6 years old. You're in the 1st grade, and your mom is Rachel. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Your dress is beautiful. Did someone make it for you?
Yes, my grandma.
Your grandma. All right, my friend Elizabeth that used to do this, she'd always ask, but let's just try it anyways. Would your grandma make me a dress? Should we ask her? All right, All right, do you want to hear your question?
Here.
Oh, I thought it was going to be All right, I have a question. And your question is, what is your very favorite thing to do and why?
Go up north. Because I make friends at the playground.
Because she makes friends at the playground. That's a fantastic reason. Let's hear it for contestant number 9, Angelina. Moving right along, I have contestant number 10, Sophia Jackson. Come on up, Sophia. Oh, you have a crowd. Oh my. All right, Sophia, you are 5 years old. You are in kindergarten, and your mom is Amber. All right, I have to mention, the boots. Where'd you get those boots? She doesn't know. How about your dress? Where'd you get your dress? You must have the best mom ever. She said, just like my mom, she said, we're going, put this on, right? I know how those moms work. I get it. All right, are you ready for your question? Okay. Your question is, where is your favorite place to visit and why?
My friend's house.
Your friend's house? Why do you like to go to your friend's house?
Because she's so fun.
Because she's so fun. What's your friend's name? Let's give her a shout out.
Abby.
Abby. All right, let's hear it for Sophia, contestant number 10. Next, we have contestant number 11, Elizabeth Green. Come on up, Elizabeth. Let's hear it for Elizabeth. All right. Elizabeth is 5 years old. She's in kindergarten, and her mom is Jamie. How are you?
Good.
Good. I love your braid. Did you do it?
No. Okay.
Okay. Is Kay your friend?
Yes.
Yes, I love it. Now, in your dress, did someone make it
Yes.
for you?
Yes.
All right, that's a lot of questions. All right, are you ready for your question? All right. Your question is, who is your best friend and why?
Josh.
Why is Josh?
Because he plays monster trucks with me.
He plays monster trucks with you. What a great reason. Let's hear it for Elizabeth, contestant number 11. All right, contestant number 12, Madeline Nesta. Let's hear it for Madeline. Madeline is 4 years old in kindergarten, and her mom is Holly. How are you?
Good.
Good. Now you know what I'm going to ask, because everybody wants to know. What's in your hand?
I have some marbles and a box.
There's marbles in your box?
Just two.
Just two? What are you going to do with those marbles?
I'm just trying to bring them.
Are those marbles your good luck charm?
Oh, yeah.
We all gotta have good luck charms. Well, let's make. Can I knock on it? It's real. Can you believe it? She's like, mm-hmm. All right, I have a question. Wait, I gotta ask because somebody might get mad. I didn't ask about your dress. Who or where did you get your dress from?
I buy that.
You bought it? Where did you buy it?
My daddy bought it somewhere I don't know.
Daddy bought her a dress. Is Dad out there? Dad, will you buy me a dress? Oh, he's waving. Maybe I have a chance. All right, we'll see. All right, I have a question. You ready? Did you see him? He was right there. You were looking for him. I want to make sure you saw him. All right, your question is, what is your favorite movie and why do you like it?
My favorite movie is Frozen. Because I get to sing all the songs.
Good to sing all the songs. Would you sing one for us?
No.
I didn't think so. All right, let's hear it from Madeline, contestant number 12. Contestant number 13, I have Caitlin Davood. Come on up, Caitlin. Let's hear it for Caitlin. How are you?
Good.
Good. Caitlin is 5 years old. She's in kindergarten, and her parents are Mark and Tressa. Come on up here so everybody can see you. All right. Who made your dress, or where did you get it from?
My grandma found it.
Your grandma found it? You mean like she found it on the road?
No.
She found it.
I don't know.
You don't know. You just know that grandma got it for you and love grandma, right? All right. I have a question for you. You ready? All right. Your question is, what do you want to be when you grow up and why?
A teacher. Because I want to help other kids.
Aw, that's so sweet. We need teachers to help people and other kids. Let's hear it for Caitlin, contestant number 13. Teachers definitely don't go in for the money. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Contestant number 14 is Claire Bloom. Come on up, Claire. Claire is 6 years old. She's in kindergarten, and her mom is Kristen. How are you?
Good.
I think you're almost taller than I am.
No.
No. Let's see. Where did you get your dress from?
I rented it.
You rented it. Where do you rent a dress like that?
I forget.
That's okay. Maybe you can tell me later? Okay. All right. I have a question for you. Are you ready? All right. Your question is, what is your favorite thing to do and why?
Art projects. Because I like making pretty things.
She likes art projects because she likes to make pretty things. We're going to be an artist one day, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear it for Claire Bloom, contestant number 14. Last but not least, I have contestant number 15, Abby Bergeon. Come on up. Little giggle. Abby is 5 years old. She's in kindergarten, and her parents are Kevin and Allison. Let's scooch up, because I think I heard your party yelling over there, so I don't want to block the view here. All right. Who made your dress, or where did you get it?
I borrowed it. My friend from dance.
Your friend from dance. You gotta have friends from dance. That's awesome. Who did your hair?
I went at a hair salon.
We do a hair salon. So did I. Did you go to Shulin Salon and Spa?
No.
Oh, that was my shout out. You're welcome. No. Check, please. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. So we got the dress. All right. But make sure I got distracted. All right. Your question is, you ready? Okay. Your question is, what do you want to be when you grow up and why?
A veterinarian.
A veterinarian? Why?
Because I want to take care of animals.
You want to take care of animals. What a great thing to be when you grow up. Let's hear it for Abby Bergeon, contestant number 15. Okay, everybody, that includes that portion of the contestants. Let's all stand up. Let's all stand up. Let's hear a big round of applause for them. Take a bow, girls. Take a bow. It's hard work to sit there that long. Okay, now you can sit down. You gotta sit down for even longer. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Okay. At this time, I'd like to reintroduce the chorale ensemble from the Richmond Community Choir under the direction of Joe Augusta, and they're going to entertain us, right?
That's because we're a hot topic. Okay. Once the sirens stop, and God bless whoever, I hope it's a very basic situation, we are going to have some fun, and we ask you not to worry about joining in. And I don't know why it's making all that noise, but we hope you have a lot of fun with us. Here we go. Hopefully we got rid of the squeaks, but you know, it's a test of all of us. We're about to do some Beach Boy music. And I know about you, I love Beach Boy music. So we're going to do a few of those, okay? Here we go. All right, I think we got rid of the noise, but I got a question. Can you hear us? Oh, well, then what the heck? We're good. We're going to have a soloist here, Vince Peroni, and we're going to do some more Beach Boys. Here we go.
I love the colorful clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. excitation, good, 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 good vibration. Good, 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 good vibration. Close my eyes, somehow she's closer now. Softly smile, I know she must be kind. Then I look in her eyes, she goes with me to a blossom world. I'm picking up good vibration. She's giving me excitation. Good, 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 good vibration. 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 I'm picking up good vibration. She's giving me excitation. Good vibration. Thank you.
How about that, eh? Whew. That hurts to hear him sing up there. It's amazing.
Well, she's got her Danny's car and she's cruising just as fast as she can now. So she forgot all about the library like she told her old man now. And with the radio blasting, she goes cruising just as fast as she can now. And she'll have fun, fun, fun till her daddy takes her to the away. Well, you knew all along that your dad was really wise to you now. And since he took the Santa keys, you've been thinking that your family was through now. But you can come along with me, cause you got a lot of things to do now. And we'll have fun, 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 now let Daddy take the T-bird away. Fun, 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 now let Daddy take the T-bird away. Fun, fun, now let Daddy take the car.
All right, if I could have everybody's attention for just a momento. This is the last song we're doing, and it's The Devil Went Down to Georgia. And we did this over at St. Augusta, the festival. We did this in our concert. I have to tell you, this is like the most fun we've had in a long time. There is one thing I do want to point out here, though, and that is that we have really been pleased and certainly excited to see how Pastor Kelsey Parker here can play that fiddle. And here's the deal. This is, as many people know, she is going to be leaving Trinity and joining her husband in Shelby. Is that right? And so that means this may be her last opportunity with us tonight. And all I got to say is we love you, Kelsey. We have loved you from the beginning, and you have been so good. And we struggle to say anything more because it's been a real wonderful, wonderful journey. And look out, because if anybody can kick the devil out of Georgia, it's Pastor Kelsey Parker. And I want to introduce to you, if you haven't met them before, this is Bill Mishick and John Sullivan, and they are 2 of 3. Bill Hagan is also part of the Johnny and the Fenders. Let's give them a round of applause. And our soloist, Vince, back there. Yeah, Vince did such a great job. And you're about to hear Carlos Amigos. You know, Carl Miller does such a great job. We'll give a round of applause ahead of time, but I guarantee you, you'll be happy. And we have, what's your name, George? Yeah. Jim Lamb on the drums. And so let's give him a round of applause. And by all means, Kelsey Parker, Pastor Kelsey Parker, let's give her a round of applause. And our choir here, this is the Chorale Ensemble. They're a select group from our regular choir. So thank you, everybody. Here we go.
Well, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, and the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, boy, let me tell you what. Now, I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, 'cause I think I'm better than you. The boy said, my name's Johnny, and yeah, it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're gonna regret I'm the best there's ever been. Johnny, rise and up your bow and play your fiddle hard. Those hells go loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get the shiny fiddle made of gold. But if you lose, the devil gets your soul. Well, the devil opened up his case. He said, I'll start this show. And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled that bow across the strings, and she made an evil hiss. And a band of demons joined in, and it sounded something like this. When the devil finished, Johnny said, well, you're pretty good, old son. But just sit down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done. Well, the devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, hey, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. Because I done told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best there's ever been.
How about that? Kelsey, we love you. We're going to miss you, girl. You better come back. All right. Thank you, everybody. Hope we had a lot of fun. There you go. The Richmond Community Choir. Come join us. Just in case you wondered, rehearsals start Monday at 7 o'clock at the school. Come join us.
It works. All right, let's hear it one more time for the Richmond Community Choir, the Chorale Ensemble, and they're fantastic musicians. Joe, do you have one more spot open for me? In your chorale? I'm just kidding. Do I gotta try out?
No, I'm not kidding.
He says no.
We have a spot for everybody. It's a wonderful group. Amen.
Yes, awesome. They do a lot for our community, and they're everywhere, and we really appreciate them being here today. So, hi, what are we all doing here? Does anybody remember? Girls, let's stand up and let's stretch really big. Let's hear it for them for being so patient. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right, sit down. We're almost done, I promise. But before we conclude and find out who our 2014 Little Miss Richmond is, I need to say hello to 2013 Little Miss Richmond, Riley Good. Riley Good, let's hear it for her. Don't get too close there. You're scaring me now. All right, this is Riley. Riley, how old are you?
7. 2nd grade.
Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Schroeder.
Mrs. Schroeder. I like Mrs. Schroeder. So what was your favorite part being Little Miss Richmond?
The parades.
The parades. What's so cool about the parades?
You get to ride on the floats.
Who do you ride the floats with? You get to ride it with Miss Richmond, don't you? That's so exciting. Now, oh, geez. If you could do it again, would you?
Yes.
Yes. Would you tell your friends to come and do it?
Yes.
Is it scary?
Yes.
Oh, it is? You're supposed to say no.
No.
No, she means no. She means no. Plug your ears. Okay, let's hear it one more time for Riley. She did such a good job this year. She did dancing at the Miss Richmond Pageant. I taught you that dance, didn't I? Yes, she says yes. So fantastic. And I need some other queens over here. My friends, Miss Richmond Leah and her court, Beth and Brianna. Come on up. We need your help. Come on up. Let's hear it for them again. It's a tough job being Miss Richmond and her court. I think you don't understand. It's a lot of work. A lot of personal air conditioners that we need often. Come on up. Are we okay here, you think? Good? All right, come over here. All right, so before we find out one more thing, we'd like to thank Marion Studios for taking a picture of our beautiful Riley here that you can find in the barn. All past Little Miss Richmond's in there. You can find me in there. I didn't have any front teeth. You'll find me well, probably. I want to thank Karen Ellis for the Little Miss Richmond's flowers for her in her court, and also Melissa for the Little Miss sashes. All right, couple reminders. All girls participating here on the stage today are invited to ride on the float on Saturday in the Children's Parade. On the court or not, we want to see you on that float. Parents, you can pick up your daughters at the end of our pageant here on over there, waving the hands. You can find them there. If your daughter is one of the 5 names pulled out of the basket, it's very important that you meet the festival committee, Lori and Jennifer. Aren't they fantastic? Let's clap for them for one quick second. They've been doing this a long time as well. You're going to meet them on the stage. And lastly, I just want to remind you that this is the festival committee came up with this to be the fairest way to pick out of these beautiful girls. They're all beautiful. They all did a great job. It's not a competition. It's about making memories. So we appreciate your understanding because they are all winners. And what do you have in your hands? Hold them up. They all have gifts. So we all are winners in that regards. So thank you. Thank you. All right, we're going to have our friend Riley pull out 5 names and remind yourselves the last name out of the basket is what? Little Miss Richmond. I was really disappointed in your crowd participation. Can I hear it one more time, please? All right, we'll talk later about that. All right, I think that's it. We're ready. All right. Our first court member is, she's got her eyes closed too, everybody. Let's see. contestant number 15, Abby Bergeon. Come on up, Abby. Come on. All right, let's hear it for Abby Bergeon. Okay. All right, our next contestant, or not our next contestant, our next court member is contestant number 7, Mila Reina. Let's hear it for contestant number 7, Mila. All right, Riley, you're still working here, ma'am. 3 more numbers. Contestant number 12, Madeline Nesda. Don't forget your tin. We want your tin. They're so tired. While she's doing that, let's hear it for contestant number 12, Madeline Nesda. All right, we have 2 more names. Our last court member is number 8, Claire Milbrand. All right, let's hear it for Claire. Sorry, let's hear it for Claire. All right, our last name and Little Miss Richmond 2014 is number 14, Claire Bloom. Come on. She's like, yes, you, come. Yep. Yeah. Fantastic. Let's hear it for all of our contestants. Little Miss Richmond 2014 is Claire Bloom, and her court members are Claire Milbrand, Madeline Nesda, Mylin Reina, and Abby Bergeon. Let's clap for all of our girls tonight, everybody. We hope you enjoy the festival this rest of the weekend, and see you next year. Thank you.